After ending diplomatic relations with the Republic of China, Taiwan, and normalizing relations with China, in 1979, the House and the Senate passed the Taiwan Relations Act, which ensured stability in the Taiwan Strait. 40 years ago, I was right there in the Capitol building to witness and testify to Congress with my Taiwanese friends. December 25th, 1987. Merry Christmas, James. Taiwan has finally declared the end of martial law. December 24th, 1989. My first grandchild was born in the spring, 1996. It's the first direct presidential election in the history of Taiwan. 2016. The election leads to the third transition of power.
Dear Mr. Smith, I'm writing on behalf of Mr. Lin Yuxiang, as he's unable to write him himself. I would like to invite you to visit Mr. Lin in Taiwan.
Welcome to Taiwan.
Mr. Smith! Mr. Smith! Mr. Smith, welcome to Taiwan. It's a great honor to meet you.
Oh, me too.
My name is Yo Hung.
Yo Hung. And you can call me James.
Hello, James. Oh, by the way, Yo Hung means eternal friendship.
Oh.
I'm Mr. Lin's grandson.
How is Mr. Lin?
He's not in his best condition, but the news about your visit really cheered him up. My grandfather used to tell me bedtime stories of your adventures together.
Oh.
And now I finally meet you in person.
Oh, that's great.
The maximum speed reaches 186 miles per hour. As well, the Taipei high-speed rail is a metro system.
爸爸，你看有战斗机啊！它有战斗机。
3 metro systems. Taipei, New Taipei. Oh, it's F-16. The U.S. ordered to Taiwan. The U.S. and Taiwan cooperating to upgrade the F-16s to 16Bs. The upgrade includes an AN/APG-A3 active electronic scanner array radar, a new mission computer. With the visa waiver program, you can actually enter Taiwan easily anytime you want.
约回豆浆，还有面。
By the way, most of Taiwan's soybeans were imported from the U.S.
Oh, actually, this is really good.
Yeah, right? You like it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But most of Taiwanese people's diet didn't include noodles and bread before a large amount of flours were imported during the Americans' aid during the 1950s.
Lin! Lin!
Oh, James, I'm thrilled to see you, my James. I'm so sorry I didn't go to the airport because I don't any convenience.
Oh, Lin, don't say that. You have a very nice grandson. Johan took very good care of me, and I'm very grateful for him picking me up, and I enjoyed his guided tour a lot.
So nice seeing two old friends finally meet up after 40 years. Come on, let's have some tea and a good talk.
And we had to decide who would go to the House and who would go to the Senate for the 2 separate public hearings that were happening at the same time. So your grandpa just stood up and said, I'll stay here in the House. We need more votes here. James, you go to the Senate. We have Senator Pell there.
Pell?
Claiborne
Rainbow Pell? He was a great man, a real politician.
Real politician. May he rest in peace. Do you remember the Taiwanese song you taught me and Mr. Pell when we were celebrating the TRA passing the House and the Senate? This has helped secure the safety of Taiwan and stability in the Western Pacific for 40 years. The U.S. and Taiwan maintain close ties in many fields, including military cooperation. For example, during The Taiwanese people I met who share the values of liberty, democracy, and concern for human rights brought to mind that night in January of 1979 when Lin persuaded me to support the rights and freedoms of the Taiwanese people. Thinking about the decision I made that night after 40 years, it might be the best thing I've ever done.